Hey everybody, Rob Booker here, best-selling author of blah blah blah, yada yada yada. A couple books about trading, couple million books about trading. I got some important stuff to talk to you about today. I've been thinking about what it takes, how difficult it is, what the separation is between people that push through to trading for a living, and then the difference between those people and then the people who really do really well. Don't forget, you can find me at robbooker.com all the time. All right, I'm just going to get straight to it. Oftentimes, we think that the goal of trading education or trading in general is to get to the point where we can do something, where we're able to do something. Think about that for a minute. I can do technical analysis. I can do fundamental analysis. I can empty my own garbage can under my desk. Things we can do but don't necessarily do. I am able to. Right? That's what can infers, is that we're able to do something. And in a great part of Western civilization is about the pride that comes from being able to do something and show it off to other people. But I think this is a disaster. And this leads to all kinds of problems. The fact that you are able to do something doesn't mean that you will do it, and doesn't mean that you'll do it well either. In fact, there's all kinds of things that we are able to do in our lives. We're able to be better parents, better spouses, better partners, better people, better friends, have better manners in our speech, treat people better, be kinder to each other. We're able to do all of those things, but does that mean that we do them? No, because so many people are selfish and lazy. Now, not you and not me necessarily, right? But the world is full of difficulty and darkness and obstacles and all kinds of stuff that isn't great. Because the world is full of selfish and lazy people who are able to do stuff, but they don't do them. They don't treat people better. They don't treat their spouses better. They don't trade their account better. Even though they have a technical system that tells them when they're supposed to trade. You know, let's say that this is that's the signal right there, even though we're able to identify the signal, and we can identify the signal, and we're able to be at the charts at the right time. So many people don't do it. And why don't they do it? Well, that's the point of today's presentation. That's what I want to get to today. All right, what I want to do is add another slide here and see if I can do new slide. Yeah, great. That's the wrong color, though. What a bunch of jerks. All right, so welcome if you're just joining now. Super happy to have you here. And let's see if I can, yeah, I can delete all kinds of stuff from this, right? Yeah, come on. Let's delete that. Let's delete this. Oh, nice. Okay, we can start over. Great. So we can, or we're able to do something, and that's just irrelevant. That's totally irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. There's other words that come into play. Could. I could do it. Don't we say this all the time? Well, like sometimes we don't even say it, but we mean it. I could do it, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I could do it, but I'm not going to do it. And we're like, yeah, I'm great. I could do that, but I'm not going to do it. I could, you know, do that pole vault. I could jump 10 feet in the air, but I'm not going to because you're not cool enough to watch me do it. Or I could be a successful trader, but, you know, I'd rather just like, I don't know, just laze off or be selfish or stupid or take stupid entries or be a dummy about my trading. I could do it. Here's another terrible word. Should. I should do it. This is another word that says, yeah, you know, I'm able to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I should do it. It's a terrible word. People lord over each other with the word should. It's a terrible word. You should do it. Listen, you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. But all this should and all this guilt trip, all that kind of garbage is just irrelevant. And neither of these two words are going to help you be a better trader. And in particular and specifically, I'm talking about not just being a better trader, but being the greatest. Taking $500 and turning it into $2,000 and taking $2,000 and turning it into $100,000. I was just telling my friend Matt Shipman the other day that I had a friend that repeatedly took $1,800 and turned it into $72,000 over and over and over again, and then eventually lost an entire $72,000 account. Never used the word could, never used the word should, never used the word can. In fact, when asked, this is the crazy thing, when asked about it, didn't say that he could do it or that he was able to do it. Never said that. In fact, never said that at all. And in fact, often said, I don't really know what I'm doing. There's a much different way to think about it. And here it is. Here's the other way to think about it. The stories of giantly successful traders are filled with people who have to do it. That's their job. I'm not going to use the example of Warren Buffett, but I could. But I could use all of the examples in the book Market Wizards. It's a very big difference between can, could, should, want to, wish for. All those words are terrible. Have to is much different. Have to is Indiana Jones, right? Or Liam Neeson, right? Taken, or Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones had to rescue the people. Liam Neeson in Taken had to rescue his daughter. There wasn't a, I could do it, I should do it, I wish I could do it, I really want to do it. I hear this all the time. I hear want all the time, expressed as a, I really want to or wish for or would like to be. I hear this all the time. It's garbage. I say it to myself and I say it about a lot of stuff. It's garbage. It's garbage, it's irrelevant, it's stupid, you might as well just throw it out of your vocabulary. You might as well just quit. Indiana Jones. Can you imagine if Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he's crouched down there and he's looking over the hill at the Germans, and he says, man, I wish I knew how to defeat a bunch of Germans. Or if he's like in there punching that giant German guy in front of that plane, right? If he's like, man, I wish I knew how to fist this stupid. It's stupid. I wish, I want, or I could. Nope. He had to do it. That was it. That was the only and final question in his mind. And I think that you and I, both of us, me in particular, I'm doing this video for me, but hopefully it's helpful to you. And if it is, like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. You and me need to use this phrase more than all of those others combined. In fact, we need to eliminate could, should, want, wish, can, all of those. Could, should, wish for, want, able, can. Eliminate them. Gone. Never say them again, in your own mind or in your own voice. And instead, talk about things that you have to do. Now, if I'm interested in growing my account, which I am right now from, I don't know, $1,800 to, let's say, $10,000. And from $10,000 to $100,000. And then turning that $100,000 into another 9/11. Let's say I want to do that, which I do want to do. Saying that I could do it or want to do it or wish for it, I just said want. Boom. That dream or that reality in some other dimension just exploded. Every time you say that, every time you say wish for, could, want, can, able, whatever it is that you're talking about in the distance just explodes into flames. Now, if it's have to, that's a much different subject. What if I had to turn $1,800 into $10,000 in order to feed my family? Make sure they didn't get kicked out of the house. What if I did that? I would be way more disciplined about being at the computer when I need to be at the computer, taking care of myself mentally so that I'm available to do the right thing, never risking more than I should risk, taking the right trades, and then loading up on the really good ones, because I have to. And of course it presupposes that I've done what it takes to learn a system, that I've done what it takes to learn how to wield the weapons of the trade. It presupposes all of that. But that's the weird thing about trading. Learning the system, you know, the way the lines match up on the chart with something, that's the easy part. That's the easiest part of the whole business. Risk a very little amount to make a very big amount and wait. That's it. And get as much leverage as you can get. I love the crap out of you. If this was helpful, leave a comment below the video on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you're on Twitter, give me a shout out. Do me a favor and @ me on Twitter, @RobBooker. I love the crap out of you. My new phrase for the next, I don't know, the next 12 months, 1 month, whatever it is, my new phrase is this. Let's do this. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. You know what? That's what happens right before you have accomplished anything great in your life. Everything. That's what went through your mind. Let's do it. Let's go. That's what I said to let's get married. Let's start a business. Let's open up this trip. Let's do this. So I'm inviting you to come along for the ride. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Rob Booker. I love the crap out of you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now. Do, 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 do.